Welcome to an episode of Founder in the Chair. I'm your host, Veena, and today my guest is nothing short of unstoppable. She's a wife, a mother of 3, the CEO of her household, yet she still finds the time and energy to create content that makes people laugh, feel seen, and stay connected. She's proof that you can be relatable and real while still being inspiring and powerful. She juggles it all with grace, wit, and authenticity, and her audience love her because she's not afraid to show the chaos and the beauty of everyday life. She's not just a content creator, she's a superwoman in her own right, and without a doubt, the queen of Punjabi content. I'm so honoured to welcome Aman Brar. Welcome, Aman.
Thank you.
The queen of Punjabi content.
Do you know what? I love being known as that because I think everything about us is just Punjabi. But firstly, before we get into anything, I just want to say a huge thank you. It feels so honoured to be able to be sitting in this seat with you.
Oh, thank you.
And I just know you. You're describing me as a superwoman, but I know literally you are a superwoman as well.
Oh, thank you.
So I just want to say thank you so much for having me in this seat.
I'm so excited to have you. Like, I want to hear, like, I watch you online all the time and I'm like, she's there with her kids, she's running around, and she's making dinner for her husband, and then she creates great content.
Oh my God, you know what? It's just, I just love the chaos, even though it is very chaotic. I do love it because I just think, you know, when you just get energy from something,
Yeah.
that's what gives me energy. It's just I can't sit still, and I can't imagine just being in a calm environment.
Yeah.
I just feel like when it's chaos and when everything is so crazy, it just pushes me to do even more. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way I work.
That's actually really good because some people, chaos can push them over the edge.
Yeah.
And they just can't cope.
Yeah.
So you're just built differently.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, like clutter is different.
Yeah.
But chaos is just different. I don't know. I think over time as well, you have to learn to thrive from your environment because you have to kind of adjust to your environment as well. So I think that's another thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, having 3 children.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
How old are they?
So I've got an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old girl, and then the newborn who's 10 months. So
Wow.
2 boys and a little girl in the middle.
Wow.
I think it's the perfect age gaps, but I kind of feel like if I had done them so close in age, the chaos, the madness would have left. And then they all would have been like 8, 7, 6 or something. And
Yeah.
now it's like every time I'm like, okay, I'm stepping out of it. I'm going back to it. I'm stepping out. I'm rewinding again. That's how it's kind of just been. But
So does that mean you'll have to have baby number 4 to keep
No.
the chaos?
no. Oh, don't get me wrong. We have thought about it. We have always wanted a big family, but I don't think I can do 4. 3 is
Okay.
good. 3's our number and 3's where it's going to stop.
Okay. So, Aman, so many women look at you and think, I don't know how she does it. What's your biggest piece of advice for women who are trying to juggle family, work, and their own passions?
Okay, first things first, never tell yourself, I can't do it. So there's one thing so my biggest supporter is my husband, right? So we'll get back more into that. But he's my biggest supporter. And one thing he's always taught me is every time, and books teach you this, help books, all this kind of stuff out there. So there's a lot of help around there. Never let a negative word leave your mouth. Always say, I can do it. That's the first thing. If you're going to tell yourself in the mirror, I can do it, then you can do it. You know, you have them like we're Punjabi, right? So let's go to the Punjabi, like the India side. You know, when you go to the yoga thing and you have them like babbe who go, and they're just laughing like crazy. And you're just thinking, what are they doing? That's basically what you've got to do. If I'm having a rubbish day, I go to my mirror, and there's something my husband taught me. And he said, just go and smile and just keep smiling and just keep smiling until you're actually smiling. And that's the first thing I would say. And then the second thing of like how managing is, it's like for me, a book. All I need is a scrap piece of paper, a pen or a pencil. And I tell you, I can crack on with anything in my life. I need to write things down. I'm old school. I don't do that iPad and laptop or thing. And this is where I think a lot of people mistake it. They think before you even start a task or start something, you need to have these fancy equipment, this fancy technology. I can't make a list because I don't have a fancy iPhone. No, you need a notebook and a pen, tissue. Take a tissue paper and a pen and write down. That's the first thing that I do. And then when I have things as a list, I'm able to tick things off. And then it's all about balancing. About balancing it all. It's like not all housework gets done in one day. Okay, so we've been a wife, right? We've been a wife, a mother, a content creator, a cleaner as well, a cook, right? Let's just think about those 5 things. Everything else flows off of that. First thing is, let's start with the first thing that I do is, okay, I'm a cook and a mother in the morning. That's the first thing, right? When you're doing those things, it's about balancing. Leave the housework at the back of your head. The husband's usually already left the work, so I can leave the wife at the back of my head or multitask. I'll be on the phone to him in the morning whilst I'm cooking for the kids and I'm spending time with them and being a mother to them, getting them ready. And then once they leave for school, then think about the housework. If you're going to have this one brain and you're just chucking loads of things into it, you can't concentrate. So you need to just balance it all out, and you need to learn how to stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. It's very hard, but practice makes it perfect, honestly.
So the kids have gone to school.
Yep.
And then what do you do?
Then I get on with the housework. So I've still got the little one.
Okay.
He usually takes his first nap. If he doesn't, then I'll have time with him. I'll give him some snacks and I'll play with him. And then whilst he's playing, if he's not playing, then that's another task. But if usually he does play, then I just crack on with the housework. And whilst he's playing and he's doing his own little thing, I'll crack on with a little task. And again, I don't do everything in one day. So every day I've written down that these are the tasks I do today. So for example, like for instance, on this specific day, I might just be cleaning up the kitchen and then a bit of laundry. And then eventually when he'll nap, that nap time is key for my content. I can do cleaning with him around. I can do cleaning with kids around, but I cannot do content creation because there's one thing, the most proudest thing that I can have that's to my life. And it took me years to figure this out because I thought my career, my work, my content creation, me being a wife it is my priority, but it's not what's made me a successful woman. It's my kids. I'm a mum. It's taken me years and years to accept the fact that actually the most successful thing, what's made me a success, is being a mother. So one thing I will never do is create content whilst the kids are around. And I do it when they do come in the videos, but that's usually when there's someone else around them. But if it's me on my own, I will put everything on hold, but focus on them.
I love that. So your audience calls you relatable.
Yeah.
And that's quite rare in content creation. So what do you think that makes you connect with people so deeply?
I think it's because I show the chaos. Years back, I used to watch YouTube videos. I mean, I still do. And I used to watch these beautiful aesthetic videos, they've lit a candle. It's, it's autumn, the rain's falling and the camera's focused on the rain and, they're cleaning their house, but with the Rajai, it's all beautiful and, they just sweep it. And I used to come out of watching that video for 40 minutes, because these videos used to be long, depressed, absolutely depressed, because my home don't look like that.
Yeah.
I can't focus my vlog camera on the rain, and as much as I do, it's chaotic with these kids and everything. My house does not look like that first thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the editing skills and I probably don't have them. But I was like, I don't want someone watching me depressed after they've watched my content. I want them smiling, because it's not pretty in every single household. In Punjabi household, it is not. I mean, it is, but it's not, right? And I want these women to look at my video, and as soon as the first 2 minutes and the last 20 or 30 minutes, I want them to think, damn, thank God there's another normal human being out there. thank God I don't wake up in beautiful silk pajamas with my hair looking beautiful and curly and false eyelashes on and perfect teeth. And no, we have damn Punjabi frizzy hair everywhere. I'm wearing a jogger and a t-shirt probably owned by my husband or some next cousin who's left it over here, because that's how life is. And I think that is the biggest thing that people feel relatable with. And then I think the second thing is Punjabi. I can't say I'm one of the first, but I believe when I was started my content, I was one of the first people who was doing Punjabi, and I'm no shy of it. If brands want to reach out to me with my Punjabi videos, I'm happy to do that. And if they don't, I'm not going to leave this culture behind. That is one thing. Nowadays a lot of artists are saying it, Punjabi, we've got Diljit and everyone like this, which I'm so proud of. But I also feel like there's a lot of people out there still so embarrassed about our culture. And if my Punjabi videos, I just want people to know, yes, this is us, this is our culture. And I want to make my grandfather proud, because he was very much like Punjabi bolni, no English. It's a Punjabi household. And then every time I create my videos, and even if I get like a 500 views or 1,000 views, I'm happy that it's reached someone with my mother tongue.
So were you born in the UK?
Yeah.
So your first language is...
I would say Punjabi.
You would say Punjabi?
Yeah.
Because it's so you're quite young, aren't you, Aman? How old are you?
33.
33, okay. Same age as my daughter. And she understands it but doesn't speak it as much. And I do feel that a lot of children they're too embarrassed to speak it.
Yeah.
Or they don't know it enough.
Yeah.
So did you grow up with grandparents?
Yeah.
Okay, so that helps, right?
That helps. I think the thing was our family arrived in the mid-80s. There's a lot of difference. I think some of the families arrived in the 70s, early 80s. My parents arrived in 89, so let's just say 90s. But they arrived very late. So they didn't speak English, naturally. Like my dad still doesn't speak English to us. My mum has the odd words with the grandkids. But we say to her, okay, no, mum, Punjabi only. So that we had Punjabi only. Everyone, it's an immigrant family. They only spoke Punjabi.
Right.
And then with cousins, it was the granddad. It was my Baba Ji who was like, "Nahi, ye niyaneyan ne English nahi bolni. It's only Punjabi in the house." Because they're going to learn English in school.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we went to school, God knows what happened in nursery whether we even understood them.
Oh, bless you. That's so good, because I grew up speaking Punjabi. So my parents came in the 60s. So at home, we always spoke Punjabi. So my Punjabi is fluent.
Yeah.
But over time, it gets lost.
It does. I mean, I have an accent. I've just come back from India, less than about a week ago. And, I have an accent. And then imagine my kids.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can imagine it does get lost. But I think it's about us. It's us who can just keep it going. It's like in a house, if you're not going to listen to Punjabi music, the kids are never going to know Punjabi music. So in a house, if you're not going to speak Punjabi, they're never going to know Punjabi. So it's up to us to just keep it going.
And they learn it quicker when they're younger.
That's it.
So, as you said, you're a wife and mum of 3 and a creator who's built such a strong community. How do you balance it all? And what does a day in your life really look like? I know you've touched on it a little bit. Is there anything you want to add to that? Like, what does it really, really look like? The chaos.
The chaos. So 99% of the time, I'm not wearing makeup. So that's one of the questions a lot of people ask on social media. Like, you should give your skin a break or this or that. Yeah. But 99% of the time, I don't wear makeup.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. I only wear makeup if I'm content creating or if I'm going somewhere special. How my average day looks like is my husband's a builder. So naturally in construction, they leave early, they come back late. He owns his own business. So again, owning your own business, you've got to be out of the house quite a lot. You're quite a busy person. And we support each other's careers. So first thing is he's usually out by around 6, latest 7. So I'm doing all 3 kids. So I wake up in the morning and we're quite the early risers. So by 6:30, 6:45, we're up. First thing I do is get ready. The kids, not me. Right? So I don't have time for myself, but get all 3 kids ready. We have their breakfast, and they're fed, they're ready for school, latest by 7:30. I don't like rushing, and I don't like them being rushed. Any 80s, 90s kids, you would know the chaos of getting out, getting to school, and the dissy parents packing the books, packing the bags. It was just madness. So we do that. We take them to school. And they come back. And that's when I've done my planning already. I like to sit there early in the morning whilst I have my coffee. And then I plan my day. Okay, today I'm going to do cleaning. Today, between these hours is nap time for Yuvraj. That's when I'm going to do my content. That's when I'm going to do this. I don't eat a lot. So that minuses all of the eating process. I just have a nice light lunch around midday. And then a nice cup of coffee around 2-3. So my kitchen is closed, very much closed. It's open for him, very easy soft meals for him. So it's pretty okay. But that is the daytime is where I really need to focus. And this is what I would say to other mums. If you have some time, that's when I use that time to focus. Things had been different for me for the last 10 months because I'm on maternity leave. Mm-hmm. When I'm at work, that's when I'm focusing, I'm at work, and I'm also juggling a child. I had my daughter with me for 3 years. I was working from home. Don't know whether any of my managers knew, but she was with me full time because I never sent her to nursery. Mm-hmm. So it's about managing everything. When I jump in and out of meetings, keep her busy with some sensory. I've got a camera on her. I'm watching her. I'm doing my meetings. It's all just things like that. But it's just planning. That's when you do your laundry. That's when you cook. I like to cook really early. Usually if the kids are ready for school really early in the morning, that's when I will get the tadka ready because I like to feed them Indian. I think it's the most easiest and simplest meal to feed.
It is.
Literally a sabji that lasts you for 2 days. Mix it up. One day roti, one day chol, one day roti, mix it up another sabji. I think it's so easy. So 7 a.m. is when I cook for them.
Right.
Send them to the other room.
Do they go to school smelling then of
Send
Indian
them to
food?
the other room. Literally. I'll warn them. I'll be like, Mummy's going to do a tadka. Yeah. I mean, I'm fortunate where we've got a open plan, kitchen, and then in the other room is the living room. So they can go into the living area, and I'm like, okay.
And not go to school smelling of a curry.
Exactly. And even if they did, I'll just tell them we did it.
Yeah.
Although I try not to, obviously. But yeah, that's it. And then it's the evening that's chaotic. It's past 3 o'clock. Because if I feel like there's one thing that went wrong during the day, that messes up my evening.
Right.
Because I have full activity kids. We have karate in the loop. We have dance. We have cheer. We have football. Football takes up 4 or 5 days of our lives. So we've got so many activities. The only 2 days we have free is Tuesdays and Fridays. They are the only 2 evenings we're not doing anything. Mm-hmm. Every other evening they're full of activities. So evening is just go, 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 go. So I just need to make sure the day is great. And like I said, balancing everything is just start and stop. If you're going to think, I've got all this cleaning to do, and you're just going to keep thinking of it and keep doing it, keep coming back to it, it's just going to take your life. It's just going to take over your life. If you're going to think, I've got content creating, I need to do it. No, you need to know when to start and stop it. And I got to say, anybody who is thinking of starting a career or content creation or anything, you need to dedicate those hours and you need to learn to stop. Because if you don't stop, it's going to take over your life in the wrong way. And I've learnt this the hard way. When I started content creation, right, I used to make a video and I used to think, so-and-so's made this video. I got to make this video as well. And then my kids would be crying, my other 2. They'd need mum. Dinner's not ready. And I'm there trying to, do makeup. And I'm crying afterwards because I've neglected my kids. I've got mum guilt. I've got guilt as a wife. I'm just failing in life. Well, what I thought I was. But it's now I've learned, switch off. Content creation can only happen for these specific days of my life. Because other than that, I need to do these kind of things. And cleaning. Give yourself one day for a deep clean and maintain the cleaning. And that's what life is. You've got to focus in life and then you've just got to maintain it. It's that practice. You've got to start practicing. And again, like when you're balancing life, start that practice. You do this one thing where you really give yourself time to focus on it and then you're just maintaining it. Now, we've spoken about how I get, the house, the kids. But one other thing is I'm a wife. The kids are going to grow old and they're going to leave, right? But I need to be with this man for the rest of my life. I need to give this man some time. It's the same thing here as well. I've done this practice where I've got routine with the kids and I'm so strict by my routine. There is not a child awake later than 8 o'clock unless there's an issue, right? Because after that 8 o'clock, we go to bed around 10:30, 11. Those 2.5, 3 hours are dedicated to the man who is literally my ride or die, because he is the man that's made me who I am today. He is the biggest supporter. You have like my mom is, my sister is, and I love everybody, right? But this man is the reason I'm sitting here today. He is the reason why I can be this inspiration of a person. So, it's just about giving everyone time and then just maintaining that same routine, maintaining that same path.
So how do you give yourself time? Like, when is Aman time?
When I get my nails done. So I think I give myself time. It's when I cook, I give myself time. It's so when I content create, that's therapy for me.
Right.
So my nearest and dearest know, if I haven't had time to sit in front of the camera and make a video, I'm depressed.
Okay.
I am very angry. I am just irritated and I'm just not in my way.
Right.
So I need to content create, because sitting in front of a camera is what makes me feel me. When I cook, that's therapy for me. Oh God, I love cooking. Absolutely love it. That is just thinking time for me. It's just a glass of wine on the side, just cooking away. The kids are doing their things. They're studying, but that's when I'm just feeling me. And then obviously, like I said, when I get my nails done, it's hard. I've got to find childcare every single time, and it's hard finding someone. But when I go and get my nails done, that's me time. And then, like I said, we still have me time every night when the kids go to sleep. Obviously, me and my husband, like, this is reality, right? I'm not mollycoddling, cuddling anything, right? You have 2.5 hours. You're not on top of each other, right? You're not just like, okay, this is mine and your time. I'm not leaving you. That's when we have me time. He's on his phone. I'm on my phone. It's reality. We're not just constantly in each other's face as well.
Yeah.
It's important. He has his private time and I have my private time. So that's when I have my time as well. But usually it's in that evening. That's when it's, time where Aman can have time.
Love that. So how long ago did you start content creating?
Really? 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was just put up one video a month and you're going to make it kind of girl.
Yeah.
And then I really started focusing in 2023, which is about 2 years ago. So after COVID, I downloaded TikTok. And then around, I think, end of 2022, beginning of 23, I just started creating content regularly, 3-4 videos on TikTok, just posting a day.
Wow.
Just posting 3-4 videos a day. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. But that's when it took off. And I'm not going to lie, if you are consistent, it will happen. You need to be consistent.
And how long did it take you for TikTok to recognise you?
So like I said, 2020 is when I downloaded TikTok and I was creating videos, but I wasn't consistent. So it wasn't recognising me. Yes, I did have small businesses reach out to me. But 2023, where I really, really went consistent, I would say within about 6 months.
Okay.
it really, I had this one video, which was a dance video, which some of my family do not like talking about, but I must have put up a dance video with all of the aunties and all of my cousins, which kind of just went viral.
Right.
And I went from, I would say, about 3,000 to about 11,000 followers overnight.
Wow.
And then I was so gutted, but because of family and the amount of apparently beastie I did,
Okay.
I had to take that video down.
No.
I still haven't deleted that video. It is still in my archive, private, on TikTok. But the amount of bloody family drama that went around that, and this is why I talk about stuff like this, because I find it's relatable.
Yeah.
Because it does exist.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I just carried on. And then what I realised from that one video was another video after that, which is I'm a beauty influencer, right? Or fashion influencer. It's actually my Punjabi that's got me viral. Because after that, I put up a video of me making roti. It was so stupid. But I'm literally just making roti. And I'm just telling people that people thought if you marry a British-born Punjabi kudi, you will never have roti. And here I am with my freshly done nails. Here I am flipping. And then videos like that just started going viral. And that's when I thought, you know what?
There's your niche.
There's my niche. Anyone can do makeup. I mean, not anyone, but people can do makeup. And there's a lot of successful Punjabi kuriyan speaking English, going viral on TikTok. But for me, as an individual, it's my Punjabi. It's my chaos. It's my kids. It's the fact that I'm a mum, a wife. That's my niche. So you just need to find your niche. And I used to wonder what people say, find your niche. Oh, come on. I've watched this on every platform. Find your niche. Find your niche. No, that was my niche. But yeah.
You found it quite accidentally.
Very accidentally. I was like, okay. And it's just, so that was it. But
you are very funny. Your videos, they just crack me up.
Do you know what? I don't understand what people find funny. That's when I watch myself, I'm like, oh my God. I've edited. I watched the video once and I'm like, just post it.
Yeah.
And then
don't overthink it. Just post it.
And then, like I said, my husband, the supporter, he watches them in bed and he's like laying next to me and he'll be watching the videos and I'm like, turn this off and put some headphones on.
I don't want to listen to myself.
Exactly.
Isn't that weird? Like sometimes like if someone like listens to this podcast, for example, I can hear myself. I'm like, oh, can you switch that off? Or can you like mute it? Like, I don't want to hear myself.
That's it, yeah.
You get a bit sick of it sometimes.
Honestly, yeah, you do. And I'm just like, I don't understand it. But I guess it's just, like you're saying, it's relatable. People find like there's so many people who have this stuff in their life. Like not everyone's, like I certainly don't have this modern Punjabi family, you know, where girls wear this and that. Even now, when I think I dress pretty decent, I don't know, people could tell me right or wrong, but my family still frown at me. I have a lot of family and I can proudly say it because it is what it is and I'm not one to hide away from the truth because I think this is what makes me me, right? There is a lot of family and cousins and aunties and uncles who watch my TikToks and my videos and they're Aki and then, you know, and then they'll go through. And I think now my parents have just learnt to just, you know.
Because they go back to your parents and then say, oh, we saw Aman.
Yeah. So I think that's what
the live and let live hasn't worked yet.
Oh, yeah.
So being so open and real online can't always be easy. How do you handle judgments or criticism while staying authentic? So you've talked about family.
Yeah.
What about if you're getting trolled or what about sort of nasty comments from people you don't know online? How do you deal with that?
You've just got to learn to switch off. That is the one thing I have to say. Which is so difficult because in this line of work, with the way algorithms are made, the more you reply to comments, the more you engage with the people watching you, with the viewers and everybody, the more these platforms push you out. However, you need to know when to stop looking. Meaning, if you've got comments, mostly trolling happens through comments, right? It's all online. You need to know when to stop looking at that certain comment. The one thing I will always say to people is, do not delete comments. If you are looking for something to make you viral, it's hate comments.
Wow.
And it's so sad. It is so, so, so sad. I've just had a video that's gone viral. It's going viral on TikTok. It's with me in a green suit. It's me in a parrot suit, right? And the suit's not ironed, right? And I didn't think of it at the moment. Did I go and iron that suit? Yes, I did. I took it off and I ironed that suit. Maybe it's the hair, maybe it's the way I look, but the amount of comments that are just talking about my suit being ironed. And it gets to me because I'm like, oh, give it a rest. Yes, I know it's not ironed. Okay. But people are actually making time to say, I'm so disappointed in your style. This is the ugliest you've ever looked.
Oh my God.
I used to love your content, but I'm so, I'm devastated at the way you looked. This color was not made for you. This outfit was not made for you. And it is getting to me. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then at the same time, I'm like, yeah. You keep talking amongst yourself because it is going to do it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I need to learn. My brain needs to learn when to switch it off and just think, yeah, okay, it's just a joke.
Because they start having a conversation between themselves, don't they?
They do, and they go crazy. And I've had another, I won't go into detail about it because I still feel a bit sore from it, but there was another, video that went viral where, a lot of people just got involved. And I think people thought I'm speaking Punjabi. I was somebody from India and I've just made this video and so. And then I had so many of our British-born Punjabis messaging me. I had the Punjabis who came from India and that neck of the wood who live here going and trolling. And then I had the British Punjabis all standing up for me because they knew exactly who I was and what I was and everything. Again, don't get me wrong, there were tears and there was this. But again, I know I go back to my husband quite a bit, but he was my backbone because he told me, if you need to be and you want to be in this, you need to grow a backbone. Mm. You need to be made of something that cannot break you. And he said this to me there and sat me down and said, if you're going to let this get to you, switch it off. Mm. Delete every single app, switch it off, and you're done. Okay? Because when you're climbing those stairs to success, right, there are so many people standing there pulling you. They're just pulling you. And the crazy thing is, even though these people, a lot of them are randoms, most of the people with these random accounts are your nearest and dearest. And they are your closest. And there is, again, I don't want to go too much into detail, but when things are happening, there's always some sort of person who I know is very closely linked to my life who is taken and goes crazy with this as well. And this is the thing. There's a lot of people ready to pull you down. But do you know what? If you want to get up those stairs, you just need to keep pulling yourself and keep going up and just think, okay, I'm going to switch on because I need to be switched on. This is when I need to be 300%, 1,000% when I'm editing my content, when I'm creating those videos, when I'm posting that video. For the next few hours or an hour, I'm going to be engaging. I'm going to reply to comments. After the next 10 or 15 comments, I'm not replying back to anything else because guarantee that's when the negative comments will come in. Go in and reply back to any more that you need to, but then you need to learn to switch off from all of this.
So do you reply to the negative comments?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes with a video, I used to do it quite a lot. Now, because I'm creating so much content, I don't have time to give a video back.
Yeah.
But do it with a video. If you're looking to get your videos going up and up and up, then reply back to the negative video with another video. Because from the video you've just created, they're going to go back to the other video, which is going viral. And it's just a circle. And your views are going up because you're just replying back. Mm. Most time people delete their comments, even if they don't, who cares? But that's the only time you need to reply it back. Reply it back with something that's going to favour you. Don't reply back with a comment. What's the comment going to do for you?
Yeah, they're just going to start on you again.
Yeah, you're just going to keep going in there. Reply back with another video. Give them another video. And because you're just building your views and insights on more videos. That's the way to do it. And then one thing I would again say is like, what's the point of having, so if I've made a success of something. Okay, so I've so-and-so helped me financially and I opened a bar and the bar was a success. I'm not really going to feel the success, am I? You will, but you're not going to feel like you've achieved something. Not because someone's helped you. Like, maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way, but it's like if something came to you so easy, you're not going to appreciate it. So let the trolling, let the hating, let all this happen, because when you'll finally reach that outcome, you're going to be like, damn, look at this. Look at how I've come to this stage.
And the trolls actually helped you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm very thankful. So, like, I mean, I'd like to say it. Thank you to every single one of you who hate on me, because it's because of you. Like, I'm here, literally.
Yeah.
And like, some people create negative videos about me. I'm so thankful because you're attracting more attention to me.
Yeah.
Even if you put the wrong words or the wrong video about me, you've put my face out there. And once you've put my face out there and people discover the real face is Tor Beauty, this is her pages, you're helping people recognize me. So, thank you so much, because I need people like you. And if sometimes you guys disappear for a little while, come back.
I love that you're so thick-skinned about this, and your husband, he sounds amazing and keeps you
honestly.
going. So, I mean, if someone's listening and obviously everybody wants to become well, not everybody, but people want to become a brand and start influencing.
Yeah.
What piece of advice would you give them? How do they start, and how can they start monetizing it then?
So first thing is just start. And I know everybody says this, just use any camera, anything, do it. The amount of women I have seen create something from their bedroom and they're going on brand trips without lighting. Let me put it out there, without lighting, right? Now, there was a time where I feel like brands used to care about views, followers, and whatever. But now brands don't care about followers. Brands do not care about views, right? Brands care about how much you know about a thing, a product. So first thing is, I'm just going to say, is just start. Tell yourself I can do it, and then just make that step. Second thing is, once you've made that step to do it, don't stop and stay consistent. It's consistency. If you are, if you're planning to become a content creator, don't think one video a week is going to make you viral. Yeah, you could, luck could be on your side, and you can be so optimistic about life that the energy's with you and that video goes viral and you've made it. But you need to have 2, 3, 4 videos. Second thing is batching. Again, this is anything. So content creation, or whether it be a business where you're creating candles or crochet blankets or something, right? If you don't have a batch, you're going to fall behind, right? Because I don't magically have 3 hours. 3 hours is a lot of hours. In my day, 3 hours is a lot. For many people, it might not be. But as a mum, 3 hours, a hell of a lot of hours. In 3 hours, I don't have 3 hours 7 days a week. I have 3 hours every week. Or let's say 5, because I might do it over 2 days. In those 5 hours, you need to learn how to bloody batch. You need to know. Because it's like, and this is where I find that maybe I am relatable, because there is no secrets with me. I like to tell people how to do it, because growing, when you help someone grow, it helps you grow. So it's like, if you're making a makeup video of so-and-so Huda Beauty's new blush, okay? I'm not going to spend all this time doing my makeup just to show off one blush. No, I'm going to do a first video of how to do my brows, second video of skincare, third video might be my song, you know, whatever song's going on. That's your third video. Your fourth video is going to be, this foundation I'm testing. And then you're at the same time, you're going back to that song and editing that video. Then you're going to come to the blush. And then at the end of it, when you're fully ready, make a couple of music videos. That's 7 videos you've got. Even if you're posting 3 videos a day, you've worked out for 2 days. And that's all within hopefully an hour and a half. And learn to jump. Don't be like, okay, now I'm going to go and do this. Now I'm going to go and do this. No, if you're drinking a coffee, do it whilst you're creating your content, right? If you finish your content, run and get your lunch out. Eat quickly, come back, and think about the mess afterwards. Don't start thinking I need to switch off my lights and pack away my lights, pack away my makeup. No, think about that another day. Stop wasting that time in between. But batching is the biggest thing. So if you like I said, if you're creating crochet blankets, create a good 30, 40. I understand, okay, you don't have the finance but in between, because let's all be honest. Why is everyone doing what they're doing? It's because of money. Money rules the world. No one wants to. I don't want to be sitting here creating a million videos a day, not focusing on what's important around me. If it wasn't for money, everyone's chasing the big dollar, right? But it's just make what you can do. So if you've brought 5 bundles of crochet, use those 5 bundles of crochet and make your blankets first. So then if those first 5 sell out, you've still got another 5 in the cupboard before you need to think about, okay, I don't have the time. So that's what I would say. It's just about batching. And like I said, you need to make the step and stop thinking, not stop thinking negative, but start thinking positive. And the last thing actually is, don't care about what people think of you. Do not care about what people... Every Janakana, every person will say to you, oh, don't start this. So don't do this. Oh my God, I saw your video. You did not look nice. One of my closest friends, who I'm still friends with now, said that her and her sister laughed at my first ever YouTube video. And that jumps. It still jumps. Because these are the kind of people that should have been telling me, wow.
Well done.
Wow, I love that video. In their defense, maybe I did look pretty rubbish and they just told me the truth, but everyone's going to say that. But if I would let that stop me, you'd never reach success. You'd never reach to where you want to reach.
So you said earlier, it doesn't matter if you've got good lighting, a great camera. So what do you use?
I use my iPhone.
Right.
Yeah. So I do use panel lighting, but it's taken me a very long time to come to panel lighting. I had my little newer ring light when I started off for years and years and years. And then it's recently, I think in the last 7 or 8 months, that I got my 2-panel lighting. And that's all I use. I use a desk tripod. I've got 2 panel lights and I've got my iPhone. And I don't use the back camera, which I really should. But I use my front camera.
That was going to be my next question.
Because obviously using my back camera, it's just you need so many mirrors and something else. I don't know how other people do it, but you need another equipment. You need another screen to mirror it, because every time I use my back camera, God, there is something blurry because I've not focused it properly. And I don't have time. I'll be honest. I'm there. I need to get in the seat and out the seat. So I don't have time, but that's all I use.
As long as your lens is clean, the front
that's
camera
it.
works.
Honestly, I watched somebody. I think she's in Australia or she's from New Zealand, and she has probably about 20,000 followers, and she just films in her bedroom. There's no lighting, just natural lighting, and she's doing everything. She's getting PR on PR on PR. And it's just because she's consistent. She just keeps going back and she just keeps showing products. She just keeps showing products. Every comment she's getting, she replies back to it with another makeup video, another makeup video, another makeup video.
Wow.
It's about you using the product. Or it's about anything. It doesn't matter what you're doing. As long as someone's listening to you. And that's it.
So if someone's listening and they're like, okay, right, Aman's inspired me, I'm now going to start.
Yeah.
And you said it took you 6 months to really get some traction.
Yeah.
Are you making a good income from it now?
Yes. So there's several ways. There's endless ways of making income on social media. It literally, so you've got TikTok pays you in 3 different ways itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just imagine that. Then you've got Instagram monetization, because obviously, Facebook is thinking, oh, they're monetizing on Facebook Reels. I didn't even know. I deactivated my Facebook account many years ago. I've just created a Facebook account literally a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook monetization, Instagram's giving you monetization, TikTok's giving you money. You've got the creativity fund, you've got the TikTok shop. Brands are reaching out to you. LTK. There are so many ways to make income on social media. So many ways. And it's endless. You just need to put your foot into it and research. You need to keep researching. Videos that you should be watching is whatever's in your niche. Mm-hmm. And the second videos is educating yourself. Educate yourself. In bed, when you're there, stop watching these funny videos. Like, maybe if one of them is me. But watch videos that are going to educate you and tell you about the new hacks on TikTok, the new things on TikTok, how to do things. These are the kind of things you need to be watching. But there is endless money on social media, I'm telling you. And the amount people will pay you, it is crazy. Because, I have had money from the lowest of the lowest to the highest of the highest from a brand deal. And when I had the highest of the highest, I typed that number on by mistake. The email that went out, it was by mistake. I, put an extra
0
in there by mistake.
Right.
And when I came back, I was gobsmacked.
That they agreed.
Yeah. And it's endless. Honestly, the only person stopping yourself is you. Literally. That is what I've got to say.
So, Aman, what if someone's listening and they say, Aman, can you teach me?
Yeah, of course. Reach out to me.
Maybe you should start your own little
community.
Academy, something.
I don't know where I would find the time, honestly.
That is true. You can always just make a video on it.
Yeah. It's like I've thought about it so many times, and I'd want to educate people, and I think the best thing you can do is educate people around you. That is the best thing. There is, and I think I've mentioned this to you before, Veena, as well. It's like, what is so I have siblings, right? So I have one brother, and then I have a cousin who's very close. So the 3 of us are like we're siblings, right? So the 3 of us have this thing in life where we will only grow together, okay? And things that have stopped us, okay, firstly is both the brothers, they have financial means from parents. So they can financially move up, growth, buy a home and buy cars and things like that. I married someone from India who didn't naturally come with a house over here, and, Punjabi families, bye-bye, there's no house for you here. But financially, we have always helped each other. And I have no shame in saying that. We took financial help and, we paid every single penny back. But we grew together, because there's no point of me growing without them. And tomorrow when they've needed some sort of help, whether it's, to do with anything, right? My builder husband or anything else, I don't know what I can bring to the table at this point, but we don't say, okay, we're going to leave you short, because we want to grow together. What's the point of being in the highest of the highest when your best friends, your siblings, everything to you are on the ground there? Let's bring you up. Let's all 3 of us party together. And this is exactly the same thing with what I'm doing. What is the point of me making all these videos, being this Punjabi person, when there is Tom, Dick, Harry women out there, right? Okay, Shindo, Mindo, Prito, they're all out there just falling and falling down into their sofa. No, I want you women to grow with me. Because if I'm making a success of something, you can also, I'm pulling you up, make a success. I put up some days 2 videos, or maybe one day, 1 video a day, or maybe not even that. right? If so-and-so is watching me, they've got nothing from Aman today. Yeah, but then they've got something from Shindo Mindo Brito who's put something up. Because they can also watch that. Why should they only watch me? And this is where people hesitate from starting because they think it's 2025, all of the big influencers have made it. There's no space for me. Oh, darling, there is space for you. Because I can watch Aman for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of Aman's videos, I've got nothing to do. That's when they're going to watch you. You need to come in there. If you're not in the picture, how's people going to watch you? And if I keep thinking that, oh, Falani made a video of so-and-so's lipstick, I'm not going to make it. That's my loss, darling. Not their loss. They made their video.
It's going to look different on someone else, or they're just going to relate to somebody else.
That's it.
Yeah.
My skin texture's different. My thing's different. And my perspective on the lipstick might be different. You know, so-and-so's might not have dry skin and I have the most driest of skins or something. But there is space. There is space for everyone. And you just got to grow. You got to grow together. And you got to push people. And that's what I say, like, I'm all here for it. I want you guys to grow, anyone who's out there, with me. Because one thing that I feel like naturally just comes from the Punjabi culture is put people down. That's how we grew. I mean, I can't remember no Saka Chacha Taya Pua Flani Mummy Mama, you know, who's not been happy for the other person. Yeah, there is on the odd occasion.
Do you know what, I mean? I wouldn't say it's just Punjabi. Sometimes people, your nearest and dearest, people you think your friends and your family are going to support you. No, it's normally strangers. Like, Founder in the Chair was born from, I was making content and business mentoring, and then people wouldn't tell their story because they were too shy to come on camera. And I was like, just tell your story. Because if they know how the candle business started, for example, then they're going to buy your candles because now there's a story behind it.
That's it, exactly.
And that's how Founder in the Chair actually started. I wanted to hear people's stories. And I was so excited to bring you on because people look at you and think, Aman's untouchable. Look what she's done. And yet I know you can contact you and you're going to respond.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk to us. And, you know, we're like, wow, Aman contacted us back. And honestly, you're here today to say you're going to help. Was it Shindo, Mindo and Prito?
Whichever one's there. It's like, that's what it's all about. And I think it's just, like you said, if you've got a candle business and no one knew, like if I knew the struggles you came from to put that business into place, I'm going to want to support that and buy that. Yeah. And again, hopefully, if not me, someone else, if I know that, you know, so-and-so has struggled when she's made her content, or even if they haven't struggled or anything, you want to watch it more because she's like me. I want to support her. I want to repost her video. And I do that as well. I repost videos. Like I've said to people, contact me, message me. Sometimes, obviously when I've got a lot of messages come in, yours falls down. I say message me again because if you pop up again and again, I will not ignore you. If I've ignored you, it's just because of
There's
how
busy.
Too many,
too
many, or how busy.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's like that's it. You need to just do it because people. You need to tell your story and you need to be out there because everyone comes from hardships, right? Everyone's got some sort of difficulty that they've come from. And like I said, everyone's doing everything for a reason. Whether it's content creating, whether it's having your own business, going to work. I mean, I would love the luxury of being a housewife and not having to do anything and have a maid.
You'd get bored.
I would get so bored. One of the reasons I don't have a cleaner. I could never resist it. I'll be like standing on top of her.
So, Aman, what's next? So, obviously, content creation, you've got it down to a T now.
Yeah.
Is there any future plans coming up?
So, I want to be in a business. So, there's things that are going on in my head and things that are happening. Things that, you know, me and my husband are planning together as well. So, there's a lot happening. So, that's just basically it. So, I think content creation was one place, me getting myself out there. I think I'm going to carry on. I'm continuing doing this anyways. And then, like I said, my biggest focus is just to carry on being a wife and a mother. Those two things will be the topmost. I'm being a daughter and a sister and all those things. But these are the two utmost things. It's just carry on being and shining through and being a big role model. So being a role model for those kids, that you can do it. And then a role model for women. I want to be the biggest Punjabi role model for women. And I want women to know you can do it. You can have it all. You can have a career. You can be a successful wife. You can be a successful mother and have your own personality. We fall short of our own personality because you're so lost in being perfect in the other things. But you can have your own personality. But it's you, it's us who can make that possible. We are the only people. If we don't love ourselves and if we don't look at ourselves in the mirror and think, damn, you're such a perfect woman, you will never be that woman. And I do have confidence, and people, especially my family, where'd you get this confidence from? Or like, oh, you're a bit too confident. Yeah, I am. Hell, bloody yeah, I am. I am the most confident person because my confidence is what makes everything and my environment around me so strong. So
I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So keep watching for your new businesses, I'm sure. And would you say your new businesses are going to grow on the back of social media as well?
Yeah, so definitely on the back of social media.
I think that's where people don't realise how important it is to brand yourself, and then it doesn't matter what business you bring in. Well, they've already bought you.
That's it.
And people buy people,
That's
right?
exactly it.
Love that. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.